I'm sitting here shaking this, trying to make it dry, and I don't know if that's actually how this type of paint works.
Okay, well, here's something. Did
like,
you get quizzed by people who, like, weren't your parents? Like, okay, when we would go to family reunions, so when you're homeschooled, I feel like there's 2 stereotypes, and you can tell me if you think I'm wrong. There's, like, the really smart genius ones, and then there's the ones who, like, homeschool, where they're just at home all day.
Who did painting, and this was their biology class?
Exactly. Yeah. And so I felt like you're either one of the two, and people would quiz me. Like, when I go to family reunion, I remember they'd be like, hey, what's 24 times whatever? And
I never had that, oddly enough.
I'm, like, sitting there like, I don't know.
I'm on summer brain, not school brain.
So I told my dad, I was like, I'm really tired of them asking me questions, and I don't have answers. He said, tell them it's your day off.
There you go.
So I'd be like, I don't do math on my day off. And I'm like 10 years old over here. Sassing an adult.
Sassy. I don't think I ever had that, no.
Really? Oh.
And I just figured out what's wrong with my painting.
What?
I kept making this one. I was trying to figure out why I didn't look like a cat. Why this one wasn't looking like my cat. I didn't put ears on it.
Oh.
There's no ears. I just made a pom-pom in the middle of a flower. I was like, the other one is so cat-shaped. Why is this not cat-shaped? It doesn't have ears.
No ears.
There, that's more cat-shaped.
Yeah, that was good.
That's more cat-shaped now.
So my parents tried out, like, a bunch of different school curriculums. The curriculum was, like, dog-themed. And so when you got a question wrong, it sounded like you had hit a dog. It would, the dog would yelp.
Oh,
and
no.
So I got so much anxiety about tests because, like, I went through a couple school years
it's
where...
It's gonna hurt the dog.
Yeah, like, this dog is yelping in pain every time you answer a math question wrong. And the thing is, I told my parents after I graduated college, and I was like, yeah, that school curriculum traumatized me. They were like, why didn't you tell us? We would have done something different. I'm like, I didn't know I had a choice.
It's like, didn't know this was an option, Mom.
It was so horrible. I don't think I would homeschool my kids. Like, if I had kids.
I don't think I would.
I just don't think I have the patience.
I just feel like there's so many things I missed out on.
Same.
As much as I feel like I would have the urge to want to protect my child and be that control freak parent.
Yeah.
I know that I feel like that would be unhealthy because I saw how it was with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to be like, oh, I'll protect you from the bullies at school. Because I would have 100% been bullied at school.
Oh, me too.
I am very socially awkward. I'm that geeky, nerdy kid, and I'm little. I'm like, I would have definitely been bullied at school.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm glad I didn't have that. But I still feel like all the social stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I got to college and I didn't know how to interact with other people.
I still don't know how to interact with
I
people.
still don't know how to interact with people.
I remember people asking my parents all the time, like, well, don't they miss out on interaction? And their reasoning was, well, when you go out into the world, you're not going to be interacting with people your own age. And in a classroom, they're only around people their own age. It's unrealistic. But then here I grow up, and somebody says, hey to me at the grocery store, and I'm like...
And I say, you too.
You too. Or the waitress brings your meal, and they're like, enjoy. And I'm like, yeah, you too. I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm very bad at social situations. And if people just speak to me suddenly, like if I'm in my own little world and I wasn't expecting and preparing for a social interaction,
yeah,
I just can't function. Like someone will literally, and it feels weird to me that a random human speaks to me. Like if I'm in a gas station getting a drink, someone walks up to me and they just start getting a drink next to me. One, I'm like, why are you so close to me?
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I just look at them like, why are you talking to me? And I don't know what to say. And sometimes I'm like, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Takes drink and turn around and walk away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Please don't talk to me. I have no social skills. Do you assume, like, if somebody's like, hey, we need to talk, or whatever,
oh, my goodness,
that's
the worst.
Okay, yeah.
They're angry at me. What if someone says we need to talk, I immediately get this pit feeling in my stomach.
Like, it's about to go down.
And I was like, oh my goodness, what did I do? And I started thinking over everything I've ever done in my life.
Me too. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like the more and more I paint these flowers, the less they look like flowers, but the more they just look like interesting shapes, but it's close enough to being a flower.
I like that one, how it's like
yeah, that's what I tried to do with the other ones and I failed.
Yeah, I don't... Oh.
Third time's a charm.
There you go.
It just took me that long.
I also have 3 flowers. Great minds think alike.
Dude, I have Carjo, and I have Nixie, and then I was going to put my nephew Cat in this one.
Okay, so I think this was for lack of friends growing up, but I had this thing where, like... I would feel so bad if I picked a spoon out of the drawer, but I thought, like, I felt bad for the other spoons. Does that make me crazy?
Oh,
I was like...
No, I've done that before, so have you ever gone to a store and you bought the item that wasn't as perfect because you thought, what if no one else loves it and takes it home?
Yes.
I've done
Okay.
that.
Yes. I'm like, no. Oh God.
Like I said, I picked a Beanie Baby once. That was his. He was a little crooked. He wasn't quite sewn together right, and because I was afraid that no one would love him, and so he went home. He went home with me. I'm pretty sure I still have him.
We have a bunch of broken figurines from Hobby Lobby because nobody wants them, and I buy them. Like, okay.
Okay, I'm glad that's not just me.
Me too, because I was impressed. Like, it's broken, right? I'm like, nobody
I can fix it.
That's probably something from my childhood.
I feel like I feel like my therapist could watch these videos and
Mine
be like,
too.
"Ooh, we should work on that."
Let's talk about. Well, like trauma can cause weight problems later in life.
Wow.
Like childhood trauma. I'm just now learning that in therapy. Someone, is
that why we're all gaining so much weight? I don't know many skinny homeschoolers.
Right? Right?
Now all the skinny homeschoolers are gonna be screaming at the video like that's rude.